When me and my wife bought the house we live in, about like 2.5 years ago or so, and when we bought it, we weren't looking. We had no intent. We were living in a little duplex down by Baylor campus, and real content there. Lived with an elderly gentleman and his mother, who was even more elderly. His name is Glenn. When I met him, he said, "Hi, I'm Glenn, and I'm a poet from Arizona." And Glenn has this long hair streaming down his back, and it looks just like Gandalf, And I thought that I was like, "No, dude, you're not Glenn, you're Gandalf." And so we were real content living with Gandalf and his mother, and not looking. But we're out cruising around town, and we see this for sale sign in front of this house. It was a really cool looking old house, and we thought, just peek inside, just see what it looks like inside. Nothing to do, killing time. Call the number, realtor shows up, takes us up the steps onto this front porch. And this front porch is as big as I'm in awe. I've never seen a front porch this big. And it's as big as where we've been living with Gandalf and his mother for a number of years now. And I'm flipping out. And the realtor is very intent on showing us inside. And I'm just like, no, you don't understand. Like this is where my couch goes. This is where my TV is. There's my bathroom right back over there. And she's like, "Mr. Crowder, can I please show you inside?" Well, sure enough, we go inside, and she's walking up these stairs. She says, right when you go in, she says, "This house was built in 1886 by a guy by the name of Wade Morrison, who invented the beverage Dr. Pepper." And then I heard these words coming out of my mouth: "We'll take it." There wasn't no holding the cards close to no, we'll take it. We bought the house that Pepper built. So we live in the Dr. Pepper house. Well, I have to tell you, there's a prolific squirrel population at this place. Everywhere. There's just multitudes of squirrel there. A lot of squirrels. And vicious inside. And one afternoon I was sitting on the porch killing time, playing my guitar, and this little squirrel, he hops up and he's sitting there. And they lure you in by their cuteness. And as I'm playing the guitar, and this is a true story, he starts nodding his head, like in time with the deal. I'm like, no way, the squirrel digs my song, I'm like, unbelievable. The squirrels are wonderful creatures, I'm like embracing nature. I'm like, this is amazing, and I'm thinking, I actually think this in my head. I think, oh, dude, he's so gonna love this part that I'm about to get to, And all of a sudden, and I kid you not, all of a sudden, right when I'm gonna kick into the good part of the song, he chuckles. I hear him. He audibly laughs at me and runs off, and I'm devastated. I'm just absolutely torn up inside. I'm like, I can't sing, I can't play. This is horrible. The little creatures, they don't like my songs. Well, another moment, and that's when I started believing that they might have ill intent inside them. They might vicious. And so there's another afternoon. I'm on the porch, and I see this little guy playing in the yard. I'm pretty sure it's the same dude. He's playing in the yard, and I'm watching him, watching nature unfold. He's taking the little pecans off of my tree while they are still alive, no less, taking them from my tree, running back down the tree across the yard, and he's hiding them, as squirrels are known to do. He's burying them in this lot that is adjacent to ours, and I'm watching this going. I'm very intrigued by the whole nature unfolding thing, but then I get bored. And so I have an idea. While he's at the tree, because I know he's powdered by now. While he's at the tree, I go to the lot, and the last little pecan I watched him dig up. I watched him place. I dig up, and I move it just a little bit, just enough to throw him off, make him question his instincts and everything. And so I move it, and I know that sounds cruel, but follow me here. So I get bored again. That's fun. Well, I want to watch him up close take the nut from my tree. I'm starting to be troubled by this, and so while he's now, I sneak over to the tree, so we cross paths. So I'm at the tree, he's at the lot, and I'm waiting. I know his pattern. He's going to come. Sure enough, he comes back across the lawn, up the tree, and then nothing. And I'm like, oh man, he senses my presence. That's it. They have a keen sense of smell. He smells me. So he smells the fear. He smells fear. He knows I'm afraid of the little squirrel, and so he senses this. And so, but it gets the best of me. I gotta peek. I want to see what's going on. So I like kind of peek my head out from behind the tree, and all of a sudden, his little rat head pokes out from behind this tree limb. And I don't know where he got the nut, but in his little rat paws, there is a pecan, a large pecan, And this is a true story. He takes the pecan above his head, no less, and he throws it violently down at me, and it hits me square in the head, right in the forehead. And then I hear him again. He laughs audibly at me and runs off. And so the thing I'm here to tell you is that squirrels are evil, evil creatures. They are vicious and tormented inside, and that is my message to you.